So, as we know, in Southwest Virginia, there is a direct need for workforce housing. We are often able to entice large businesses to come to our area. And one of the things that is always questioned beyond water, sewer, roads, and the basic infrastructure is where are people going to live? We've also found that people are at this point driving from far distances, to work in Southwest Virginia. And so what we're trying to do is really basically bring people home, bring people closer to where they work, bring that workforce where they lay their heads at night and where they spend their tax dollars, bring it back into the state of Virginia. We lose a lot of that because we have a border here that borders other states. So a good focus of our project is really to bring people home. The workforce development piece is specific to an AMI of 80 to 120%, which is the average median income. In our region, that's about $72,000 to $100,000 for a family of four. So it could be, a firefighter making 50 and a teacher making 30. And so you combine those two incomes together. Those people are left out of the affordable housing because that's looking at much lower AMIs. And they're left out of the market because there's so much competition. Everyone's looking at that next level. There's really nobody building houses in that prime spot where we think workforce housing is needed. And so, what the Wellspring Foundation of Southwest Virginia did is they created Appalachian Highlands Housing Partners. And from that, they created a product called a community land trust. What a community land trust does is essentially builds houses at a certain level, at a certain mortgage rate, and puts it into the market. What they require of a person who is that qualifies for the program is that you pay that affordable mortgage forward into the future. So let's just say you bought a house from us for $200,000, and in 5 years you decide to move on. Perhaps that house will have increased to 215. What you basically are taking out of this is speculative purchasing of homes that drives the market up. And so you would then sell that house for 215. You wouldn't be able to sell it for $500,000. So the true concept with what we're doing is trying to create affordability in perpetuity.